It's just my thoughts, right? That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, right? My thoughts. I share my opinions, my thoughts, my takes, my journey, my experience, all that shit. And I am reflecting on the Labor Day holiday, right? And here I am, and I'm thinking, you know what? Every single thing here in this simulation or video game or matrix or whatever it is, because at this point I have no idea. I have stumbled across so many things of what could it be, right? But I do know one thing, that somebody is orchestrating, somebody is up top, somebody has manipulated the way in which we maneuver, right? And so I think of this Labor Day as another way just to keep us all divided, keep us all envious or ego-ish, or I'm not sure what the word would be of what it actually is. The thing is, so some people got the day off, right? Some people got the day off, but the people who got the day off have a certain type of job. Those people got off. The people who are controlling it all don't work at all. Got that? Okay, we are the slaves that they're like, oh, it's Labor Day, you get the day off. Okay, great. But what if I couldn't afford to take the day off? Because quite frankly, everything is so freaking expensive. My bills are outweighing my checks. Am I supposed to really be celebrating this day? Because as I look at my check, I realize that it's going to be tight at the end of the week because I get the day off, but I don't really want it because I can't afford to take the day off, right? While everybody else over here that is okay and comfortable with being off and having the day off. And how about the ones of you that created the Labor Day and the labor and the rat race of shit, and y'all don't even care that some of us can't afford to take the day off? Nobody even, do you want the day off or do you not want the day off? And then there are some that not only they weren't even given the option for the day off. You guys are even less than that. So you guys don't even get the option if you want the day off. Because, you see how it keeps it divided just a little? It weighs on me because I can't afford to take the day off. So, well, yeah, I wasn't even given the option for the day off. Yeah, well, every day for me is a day off. Yeah, well, I'm going to be on my island somewhere while you guys work because every day is a day off. And it just is a little bit to keep us divided, to celebrate something, maybe something freedomish that doesn't really exist at all. But if we can celebrate it, it's kind of like the 4th of July. Let's celebrate and let's make the corporate world a little bit more money. But what exactly? Freedom? Freedom from what? Are we have we really? What? I've been like diving deep into quantum grammar. I don't know if anybody is familiar. I'm sure a lot of you are. Quantum grammar, the words in which you're parse, syntax. Anybody? Yeah. And then I found a gentleman yesterday. I posted the videos. A gentleman yesterday about the schooling system and shit. And I always knew it was just for, obedient little workers. But he really broke down how school just completely takes our self-love from us. Always seeking approval from outside, right? So if we're always seeking approval from somebody else outside of ourselves, and that starts as a young child where you have to raise your hand to be called upon, to be told yes or right, yes or no, or right or incorrect or whatever. It just got me. Every time I reach a different level of understanding. Do you understand? No. I don't stand under. I don't stand under. I had actually no idea that that's what they were asking me. All these years. Do you understand? No, I don't stand under. I don't understand. I can overstand, I can understand. Understand, I don't stand under. Labor Day really struck me a little different this year. Simply because being a business owner, I'm not in the place of having employees, but somebody really close to me has a business with employees. And it was, you can, do you guys want to work or what? Well, the rest of the big dogs is not working, the rest of those people, but I do understand that you guys have a family and it might be a little difficult sometimes, because life is just really, it's set up to be not easy, right? And if you guys need to work, like, fine, come on down. Like, I'll find you something to do. And when I heard him say that, I thought, that's what success looks like, babe. That's what success looks like. That you haven't gotten to a place that you think, well, I can afford to take the day off. And it's Labor Day. And I'll sit back and, no. You thought to yourself, well, what if people can't afford to take the day off? Like, we gotta find them something to do, right? Yeah. I said, you know what, babe? That's what separates you from the rest. And yeah. So I'm working on a little concoction here. I'm working on a little concoction here that it's gonna make it easier for some people to take some things that they were just like, I've gotten some, the whole reason why I started the whole reason why I went out on my own was because there are some people who just need it to be just a little bit easier. And so that's what I'm going to do for them. Being healthy, just making it just a little bit easier. Anything to make it a little bit easier, because I understand that I overstand. Stop saying understand. I don't stand under anything. Good grief. Having to watch what we say, because what we say is so delegated to bullshit. You know, the whole quantum grammar. This guy was talking about that like 98% of the people are walking around with a second grade reading level. And it was designed that way in the schools so that the elitists, the legalities of it, can speak in a certain way where we don't grasp even what they're saying. They're picking up words, and this turns into this, and it's so mind-boggling. Like, the English language. We're only using like 26 letters of the alphabet. We're not even understanding what we're overstanding. We're not even standing in what we're saying. I really have to get the understanding thing out of my vocabulary, because I don't. Anyway, it's just my thoughts on this day. And with Labor Day, work, Labor Day. They gave us a day to celebrate, and they made it to where now people get the day off, and they don't even want it because they can't afford to take the day off. Ain't that fucked up? Ain't that so fucked up? And then they begin to question their whole, like, maybe that's what we need. More people who are like questioning the whole thing. So if I go to work every freaking day to earn this wage, to buy some stuff that I can't afford anyway, what am I, and I'm so I can't afford to survive it anyway, then why am I going there? Why am I going, if the people holding up the Monopoly board just stood up and said, wait, we're going to work and we can't afford to survive anyway, so we've left our house, we've left our children, we've left our life, we've left ourselves. Our health is failing. Our mental health is failing. Our physical health is failing. Our spiritual health is failing because we're giving all this time and effort and energy to make a wage that we can't even freaking afford to live. If we just kind of stood up from the Monopoly board and said, you know what? This is all a big freaking bogus crap of shit. Somebody's getting rich and I am just like slowly falling apart. And they're celebrating they put Labor Day. I can't know. So and then what about the people who don't even have, do those people feel less of themselves? Like, well, I don't even have the option to not labor. So I'm working on something new. And I'm just like going through life, leading with my heart, and loving different everybody from all different places. And when the day comes that I have an employee and they need to work, I'll give them the option to work, you know. But maybe the day will come where we won't need to work. Maybe we could just barter and stuff. Maybe I could say, will you come help me fill up these bottles? And what do you have to offer? Oh, you can sew. Okay, well, she needs some pants, and she needs a dress, and she needs some this, and she needs some that, and I'll trade you this, and you can trade me that. And then we don't have to work at all. We'll rely on the sun for heat and light, and you know, everybody does something.